There are many people who, of course, they're visual artists. There are a number of visual artists in Kenya. It's funny how we were talking off air about how Kenya has such amazing artists.
Yeah.
And they're doing such an amazing job. And they're putting us on the map. Like people, when foreigners come to this country, they're just fascinated about what they experience in terms of art. But at the same time, there's a scary side to art where some people chase perfection, right? You know, you're coming up with a piece, say for example, you're drawing something amazing.
Yeah.
You're thinking it's amazing, but you know, you're never satisfied, right? You're thinking, oh my God, like, I'm not even ready to put it out there because maybe people are going to think it's not perfect, So the curse of the imperfect.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your experience. Has there ever been a point in your life as an artist when you're like, you had self-doubt, you know, you couldn't put your work out there, and how did you deal with that problem?
Okay, that's a good question, and I believe that's one of the ways where we lose so many great artists because of you feel you're not probably good enough to the market standard. So my advice would be, like, art is not like any other commodity. First of all, it's a vision you have in your head before you present it. Whether your medium is canvas, whether it's a song you're writing, or whether it's a sculpture that you're making. So for me, the most important thing is say to yourself, like, am I confident enough to present my idea to the world? Every artist undergoes that period. Like, even for me, I believe not enough people have seen my work, but that's okay, because you should be your best supporter. Definitely you need support systems around you. You need people around you who are like you. I like this, I don't like this, but it's all good. It's part of the process. Put your work out there regardless, because so many people in the world, you never know who you're speaking to. And the vision in your head was meant for, I always say again and again and again, it was meant for somebody out there in the world. You just need one person, just one out of the millions of people we have, billions of cultures we have in the world. You just need that one person, and they're always there. Keep on going. I mean, the universe rewards effort, regardless. It rewards effort. So keep on going. And the more work you do, the more art you make, you perfect it. Like, it's like perfecting your vocals. It's like flexing your muscles in the gym. It will grow. Eventually it will grow. And once it grows, you are going to wish you never... Like, for me, I refer to my first pieces. I think I have a couple still.
Yeah.
And those are the most precious, because they are, for me, the imperfect is the basis of perfection, eventually.
And so, is there such a thing as a talented artist, if that's the case then?
Yes and no. Because talent still needs hard work. You still need to put in the shift. It's the argument of Messi, Cristiano, and all that. These are different talents. So you can be naturally talented, but as long as you're not working towards your craft, somebody who with less talent can actually beat you at it and become better, and you can actually learn from it. So it's a continuous process. Just keep on going, keep on working towards it, and as long as you want it, for me, that's the secret ingredient. You want it, then it's going to happen. But if you still have doubt in yourself, then start with working on the doubts. Just make sure the doubts are all gone.
Yeah.
Then it's just you, like Tupac says, it's you against the world.
I love it, bro. Those are bars.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, at what point in your journey, in your life as an artist, did you actually realize that you look at things differently?
Yeah. I remember when I was young, like my sisters would give me a paper and they'd be like, I need you to make a drawing and painting of me, and that would actually make them happy. These are people who you don't talk to so much, but when it comes to you making a drawing, that would be. And of course, the instances where you're in art school and the teacher gives you the work and you've scored an A, not because of the grades and all that, but they're saying actually you're good at what you're doing. You can transfer an image and probably put a replica of it on a piece of paper or a piece of canvas. So this vision keeps on growing because you keep on noticing the little things, like the color of your mic is, you get. So somebody would come and probably not give it a second look, like why is it not orange as the background and it's pink? So those are the elements you keep on asking yourself in the head as you brainstorm. And then the beauty with that is it gives you freedom to manipulate all these entities how you want it. So I mean, your red is not my red. So if I can paint it out and you can describe it, who's going to have the most impact for other people? It's the person who makes it seen, not like I had this color and all that. So it's one of the strong senses of any person, like sight.
Yeah, wow, that's amazing. I didn't look at it like that. Yeah, so the pressure is not on you.
Yeah.
And how do you balance the emotional weight of creating stuff, really good stuff, and of course the professional side of it, the business side of it, right? Because you have certain expectations, right? How do you balance the two?
So I don't think there's never really any balance, because when you set out on the journey of artistry, again, it doesn't matter how you speak. You have to keep on going until all the messages is downloaded. So for me, I don't give myself targets, like I have to do 2, 3, 4, 5 works in a certain period. But I have this idea, like the work I'm working on now, I have to finish it. Once I finish it, I put it out. Then I take a blank canvas, wherever the next vision comes. Like I don't have a plan of what I'm going to create next. But for me, where I'm at creating my art, I let it speak to me. Like I take one project at a time, and I don't have like a set of targets that I need to complete. So I believe confidently in my timings, and I believe that one way or the other, of course, there was a time I wasn't selling much when I started. When you post your work and you only have your 2 favorite people liking your work and reposting and supporting you and giving you a shout out, that's a start. Like always, 2 can grow to 4, to 8, to 10. You build patience, but consistency for me that is key. You have to maintain your level. You have to be fresh, and you have to transcend. Don't really limit your ideas to like a small thing. Think of you communicating to anyone who's never met you before, who doesn't even know, like you come from Kenya and all that, but they know your work. So your work speaks first than anything else for me.
Consistency, right? Such a powerful word. Yeah. Especially when you're starting out, it can be very hard, isn't it?
Very.
I can imagine. But it always pays off.
Yeah. It's, again, I look at everything in nature. It takes time. You put a seed on the ground. You don't expect to come tomorrow and now your plant is fully grown and you can eat. There's many obstacles. It needs to grow. The condition, you give it perfect conditions, you still have risks of pests. Somebody can come and steal it. So it's not guaranteed, but you still have to believe that, you know what, I'm going to do it again and again. I might as well plant so many seeds, not just one. So, yeah. I
love it.
Yeah.
Creative fatigue. I'm sure you get to a point where sometimes maybe you can, of course, educate us.
Yeah.
Where, you just don't feel like, drawing. You just want to take a chill pill. You want to go for a holiday.
Yeah.
Where do you turn your eyes to and your fingers when you hit that creative fatigue spot? Mm-hmm. Where do you get the inspiration? Where do you refill, if I can put it like that?
Awesome. Adventure in different ways. The things that you like if it's hiking, if it's reading a book, if it's watching a movie, if it's having a conversation. I like having conversation a lot with my friends, and with when I'm with my, the older you grow, you have very little. So with my bro, call him my bro. So when you're with people like that, energy just draws towards you and you meet different people who narrate different ideas. But the most important thing is you take time off literally and relax, because the body will tell you, like, you're fatigued, I can't generate any more ideas and all that. Take time off. Then you'd be surprised by just doing something else that's not what you always do. You don't really need to travel for the vacation, go to holidays and all that. Just do something different. And yeah, that's when now the more ideas come. Of course, through talking to people, sharing experiences, being in different places, these are things that can really help as much as building on your next concept is, sharing ideas, visiting other artists, asking people about their work, what inspires you. These kind of things, they really help. It's a synergy of ideas and energy. Mostly for me, it's energy. Yeah.
So are you like in a community of artists currently?
At the moment, no. But now that's where my research maybe helps. I have different ways where I can do research, and one of my biggest research sources is YouTube. And you could watch processes of other artists who are making it, who've made it, who are making different kind of art, what inspires them. So you see, through reading and getting all these ideas from other people, they help. They really help to just align your own creativity. Yeah.
Do you think Kenyans appreciate visual art in everyday life? We just treat it like it's luxury. It's just for the privileged few.
I think yes, because I've gotten people to collect my work from my country, and they really, really, really enjoy like what I do. So I feel like, again, there is a standard to anything. Like, if it's good, it's good. If it's not so good, then you won't really get so much attention. So it's in everything that you have to always constantly do your research and give it your best, because you're your first critic, you're your first person who, you can't put anything that you don't like out. Like, you have to really, really do all this research, like put the first work out, see how people react to it, see what kind of people react to it, like where should I do more, where should I do less. All these things take time, and the moment you find your balance, then I believe, honestly, if you believe you're doing a good job, anyone can, whether it's Kenyan, whether it's Ugandan, whether it's Tanzanian. You just need to convince the person that your work is that good that I can part with my money and I can reshare or even post your work. That's also support. So yeah, that's what I strive for. I strive to probably do better, because I still also believe like there's room for improvement always.
Mm-hmm. It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
What everyday Kenyan scenes? I remember you talked about how it's just a regular Kenyan, and it's not really performative. But I need some more details on that. Mm-hmm. Are there everyday Kenyan scenes or experiences that you think we one day will look back and say, wow, this is just iconic, Yani? How did we miss out on this? It doesn't even have to be in Nairobi. It could be in Kisumu. It could be in Mombasa. It could be in Kajiado, Kitale. Yeah. Are there some scenes, the typical scenes that we can, one day look back at and say, of course, wow, this was amazing. It was a privilege to experience this in our lifetime. Yeah,
I particularly at the moment, like the Limuru, how could I call it, the valleys and the hill, there's so many hidden spots there, so many activities that somebody who feels like they want the opposite of the city life, you can go and get a whole experience with the farms, with the weather, with how they have curated their spaces. Because there are so many people out there who also appreciate life and have curated very beautiful spaces that you wouldn't even believe are from the 254.
Yeah.
So I believe not even in the places that are more visually attractive, but even where there's chaos. Like if you go down, like where so many people are putting in the effort to just make it out, just we want to go to the city also ourselves. There's the little beautiful things, the things that we don't really pay attention to, the meals, the culture, the arts that's there. You would meet very interesting, very unique artists who are just trying to just push out their work. those are places of inspiration. Like, I've met a couple of artists who make very unique masks, and they're like, we don't sell this out in the market because the market does not appreciate the kind of art that we make. But the kind of art that I feel like they made that they don't want to share are actually different and unique. So these are people who get inspiration from their cultures. So I would say that's a big thing. Like, our cultures combined, the different cultures, and it's one of the things that I would want to explore. There are people who draw creativity from cultures that is so unique. We could literally compete with the patterns and the cultures of West Africa, the way it's rich, the way it's brought out. Like, I feel like Kenyan culture is not brought out in the mainstream. It's actually looked down upon, but it's rich and it has meaning. And these are the elements that, for me, I also want to really, really seek, just discover and find out.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. For me, there's a place in Kisumu that's called Dunga Hill Camp.
Yes.
And you know that place is amazing, right?
The sunset is amazing.
Oh, man, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so iconic. You know, the last time I was there, I couldn't believe the sunset. Okay, so, I mean, most guys know I'm from Kisumu, so mostly in the evenings.
Me too.
Oh, you too, yeah?
Yeah,
that's amazing, dude. Like, if you're an artist, if you're a true artist, you know you have to spend some of your time in Dunga Hill Camp.
Yeah.
Just to get the inspiration, you know, smoke a doobie.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
You know what I mean? Yeah, just like, there's something that the sunset does, especially that Kisumu one, right? Mm-hmm. When you go back home, you feel so different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, are there any projects you're working on currently?
Yeah, like, I'm always working on new pieces. Like, for me, I don't like to put them in a cluster because I still have so many ideas. I had started working on a series that explores the Maasai bead culture. So I was not looking at it purely from the cultural aspect, like how they make the beautiful beads and the beautiful designs. But I was, and I'm still telling a journey of the acquisition of the beads. Right. And then you see the way we put them on with accessories, the modern clothing and all that, and it's accessorized and the fashion is different. So there are more people who buy the beads from Maasai market, but they don't actually understand the story behind them, so the cultural aspect behind the beads. So my intention is to merge that gap through my work again and see how we could probably take the bead idea to a more contemporary, stylish approach. I know there's so many artists who work on this and tell a very good story of this, but I feel like through telling the journey, step-by-step process from where it came from, when I buy, how or who it affects directly in the community, and the next culture, like how can we advance this market even to take care of the many creatives who don't have work.
Yeah.
So
true.
How can we build up on that culture, in that essence of it directly impacting people who are willing to be creative enough to make things out of that. Yeah.
You know, I love the beads as well.
Yeah.
And I also think people in the African traditional society back in the day were so creative.
Yeah.
They were so artistic, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's like almost innately in us.
Yes.
To be artists, especially African people.
Definitely. Like, everyone is creative in their own ways. We just need to remember.
Oh, remember.
Yeah. And I believe if my work inspires somebody to just say, you know what, I feel like I could do something like this, but with beads, for me, that's a great win. And that's the culture that we need to really hone, and especially in my country. And that's one of the things I champion. And I make an effort to say, you know, if you like my work, then you should really come to my country. You should really come and see what other people are doing. The people who are insanely talented in my country. Yeah.
You've got humans from around the world that love your work, isn't it? Yeah. I love that. I enjoy that. That's really good.
Thank you.
Final question: if you could teach people, folks out there, one artistic habit that's going to help them look at the world differently, what is this that you would teach them? What needs to be taught from Lee?
Okay. Less scrolling, more weaving. Less scrolling, more weaving. If you, again, I insist, just do something with your hands. If it's knitting, if it's just tying knots together, if you can just go to the bookstore and buy some paints and just do whatever, go to nature, just sketch, do more of that, and you may just unlock something that is therapeutic. Because for me, that comes first. You do this to pass time, you do this to just relax and gather your thoughts of the busy schedule that we have. You never know what you come up with. It can develop into a hobby. I mean, that's how we used to do it when we were younger. You do all sorts of activities, but then you find yourself liking doing one more than the others.
Yeah.
And then it becomes like a hobby, and a hobby grows into a talent. And hey, in today's world where you can just point your camera at the beautiful thing you did, you never know, that's just the start of something beautiful.
It's true.
Yeah.
What a way to put it, man.
Yeah.
Like, these days, I'm actually trying to give myself a break from social media. I feel like I'm just, I'm forgetting who I am. There's a lot of, there's many times I compare myself to people. Naturally, I just find myself comparing myself, my art, my life view. And it's tiresome because it's like, it takes its toll on me,
Yeah. It's, and plus, it's, if you notice it really, it's just the same thing repeated in different languages. And yeah, there may be useful information out there, but there is this quote that they say, if you want new ideas, then you have to read old books.
What?
Yeah, so that is really a thing. Like, if you're looking for something new, go way back where nobody else is looking at. And that is where most solutions lie.
And that's how we're going to wrap up the show. Lee Amimo, a very amazing
Thank you for having
man, Kenyan man, and he's got such a dope brain.
Thank you.
He's a visual artist. Now, for guys who are excited about your work,
Yeah.
where can they find you?
Right now, I would primarily use my Instagram at Lee Amimo, LeeAmimo. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So you're quick with the DMs, yeah? If somebody just reaches out to you, chop.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I must mention there's something exciting that you're working on. Me and my bro, he's also an artist. Maybe one day we could come and talk again about this project.
I'd love to, yeah.
So he's built a platform called Front Row Art. If you look at it, frontrow.art, it's a website. So what the project Front Row is doing is giving artists a platform, basically, the artist and the collector. So if you're an artist, and please check it out, you have a work that's on the corner, nobody's been seeing it, and you want eyes, and the galleries are rejecting you, just go and upload it on frontrow.art, because we are trying every day to just find collectors, to just show everyone around the world. We are starting with Kenyan art, but the vision is generally African art. So we are starting from there, and we are like, we need to lead from the forefront. So It's a project we are working on to just give artists a platform where they can also showcase their work.
Yeah.
And the very many talents that are hidden can be finally found.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Good stuff. You're so resourceful, bro.
Yeah, thank
you so much for coming through and for sharing your truth.
Again, I will come again and again.
You know very well. This is your home, bro. Any day.
you.
These are my type of conversations.
Awesome.
Asante sana. And we're going to catch up in Kisumu.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah,
Dunga,
you know
hook
how
up.
it is,
Shout out to Jazz.
Yeah.
Sawa. Right now, I've got some Midnight Star, engine number 9. It's 9 minutes after 9. We're coming back with more conversations. Let's go.
You are tuned in to Nairobi's #1 soul station, Spice FM.